Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary. I'm on to Battle 4 of my Legacy Arcade run, and this time I no longer have a choice of scheme. I roll one scheme, and that's the scheme I get. I still get to choose between two masterminds, and the one I have chosen is Charles Xavier, Professor of Crime. So Charles Xavier gets +1 attack for each bystander in the HQ in the city. He always leads the H.A.M.M.E.R, and his Master Strike is 4 heroes in the HQ capture Hidden Witnesses. Hidden Witnesses are face down bystanders, and you can spend 2 recruit to grab them. And then you just rescue them like a normal bystander. The Hidden Witnesses still count as bystanders, so if 4 heroes in the HQ have a Hidden Witness, Charles Xavier will have 4 more attack. And yeah, that's basically it about that. The scheme is the Dark Reign of H.A.M.M.E.R officers. There are 7 twists. When the twist shows up, you stack it next to the scheme. Then for each twist in that stack, you put a shield officer next to the mastermind as a 3-attack villain with shield clearance. And you can fight them to gain them as heroes. And evil wins when there are 7 officers next to the mastermind. So the 5 heroes I randomly generated were Blade, Jubilee, General Okoye, Blade Daywalker, and High-Tech Spider-Man. And for my 2 replacements, I've decided to replace General Okoye and High-Tech Spider-Man with Angel and Jean Grey. And there's a couple reasons for that. The main one is Charles Xavier. One of his Master Strikes requires you to reveal an X-Men villain, or you get some negative effect, a wound or something. So having 3 X-Men hero, or not villain, having 3 X-Men heroes helps avoid that. And Jean Grey is going to be good here because she has a lot of stuff involving bystanders. And the Hidden Witnesses are bystanders, so if I buy a Hidden Witness, I can activate some of Jean Grey's stuff. She also has X-Men synergy, which works well with Angel and Jubilee. I don't think Jubilee's going to be very good, to be honest, but she is an X-Men hero. You kind of need a lot of her to do good. Same with High-Tech Spider-Man. A lot of his stuff is like synergy with 2 cost, which there isn't a ton of. Jubilee has 1 2 cost card, so that's why I got rid of him. I got rid of Okoye just because she seemed fine. I was honestly considering like leaving her, but I figured Angel just seems like pretty powerful overall. And having a 3rd X-Men hero would be kind of good. He also had ways to generate bystanders for Jean Grey. And I kept the blades in just because they work together kind of well. They have stuff like, what's it called? Yeah, moving villains around, and like if you defeat them in a certain spot, and the other one has stuff like patrolling. Yeah, patrol the rooftops and the sewers. So if you can move stuff out of those locations, he gets buffed. So the 2 blades work well together. So I figure like in a perfect world, one side can buy some Blade stuff, and then the other side can buy some X-Men stuff, and it'll work well together, I hope. Our other villains are the Shadow X, and our henchmen are the Asgardian Warriors. But yeah, I think that explains basically everything I'm gonna do here, so let me load up this and put in my replacement heroes. And start the game. Alright. Turn 1. Asgardian Warrior. So left side's got a 5-1 split. It's kind of interesting. Any cool 5-cost cards I can buy? This one. I'm not going to need a lot of recruit cards because this is going to give me a bunch of officers. But I guess this does work well with the other X-Men stuff. This is also just pretty good. One attack, draw a card. Occasionally the late show effect will trigger. I feel like I should buy the most expensive card. I changed my mind. I'm buying this one. Alright. Okay, by the end of the turn, you may pay 6 recruit or suffer. Each player reveals their hand, then each player chooses a Shadow X card from their hand or discard pile to enter the city as a villain. No one has any of those yet. So right side has 4 recruit and 2 attack. I think right side is going to try and do the blade stuff. It makes sense to me. Anyway, this suffers. Each player reveals your hand, then each player chooses a Shadow X card from their hand or discard pile to enter the city as a villain. Well, there are none, so this gets KO'd. Alright, that's how traps work, right? They get KO'd. Pretty sure that's how that works. Traps are 23. There is no trap on this page. It is lied to me. I'm pretty sure they get KO'd. Alright, left side, 3 recruit and 3 attack. I'm going to fight. Oh wait, first I need to play this. Yep. Okay, so there's some weird stuff going on with Blade in that some of the cards want to defeat a villain in the sewers or rooftop, and some of the cards want to patrol the sewers and rooftop. So being empty is good, but being occupied is also good. That's a little bit of anti-synergy, but all of the stuff that lets you move stuff there helps. So I'm just going to fight the one in the sewers, which lets me draw a card. But maybe I should recruit something first. Well, I don't want any of these blade cards. I would like this. I'm going to fight first. Draw a card. Oh, I was punished a little. So 3 recruit. I mean, this also works on the left side, because the left side has like a tiny bit of covert superpowers in Jean Grey, and in, I think Jubilee has some too. Or maybe it's only Jean Grey. There is a covert superpower on Jean Grey. And the moving stuff around is something that I can just do on the left side and still be happy about it. So I'm going to do that. Aurora Monroe, Storm-Tossed. Fight, KO a hero from the HQ, investigate the hero deck for a card to put in that emptied HQ space. Okay. Four recruit and 2 attack. I feel like this is the good choice because the city's going to be kind of full. Master Strike, 4 heroes in the HQ, capture hidden witnesses. I haven't gotten a ton of Jean Grey stuff yet, unfortunately. So which 4 do I want to give the hidden witnesses to? I need to move these out of the way. They show up face down, and I cannot recruit them until the hidden witnesses are bought. So I guess I'll put it on this one, since I'm not going to be able to recruit him anyways. With my 5 recruit this turn, I'm probably going to buy this. And then I'll play this after the recruit to maybe draw it, if I'm lucky. So I'm going to put the hidden witnesses on these 4 cards. Like this. Yeah, so I have 5 recruit, and I'm going to buy this card. Then I have 1 attack draw card. 2 attack. Not enough to fight anything. That's fine. I've removed... Drawing a card when your deck is full, or when your deck is empty, means you shuffle your discard pile into the draw pile, which is good when you have a lot of gray cards that you've played, because now these gray cards are going to be in here, in my discard pile, and my deck is going to be mostly full of good cards. In theory. Well, not mostly full, but there are good cards in there, and bad cards in the discard pile, which is nice. Have 3 attack and 4 recruit. Well, I can defeat a villain in the sewers or rooftop this turn. I'm going to do so. This gives me an extra 2 recruit, and also I draw a card from the Asgardian Warrior. So I have 7 recruit. I could have actually bought this card this turn if he didn't have a hidden witness, but I can no longer do so. I think I'm just going to buy 2 hidden witnesses and then this card. The Daywalker, or this one, Stalk the Prey. I would like to buy 2 hidden witnesses for sure, so I'm only buying a 3-cost card. I'd like to get some KO power going with this one. Okay, so I'm going to first of all buy this hidden witness. You can specify reveal the top card of your deck, it costs 0, KO it. Cool. I'm going to buy this hidden witness in case I do end up being able to afford this at some point. You're going to specify and reveal the top 3 cards of the hero deck. The player of your choice gains one that costs 3 or less. Put the rest back in any order. None of these cost 3 or less. This one's good. This is really good. This is fucking insane. What? I would like this one. I kind of want all these cards. Can this side afford that this turn if I play it? It can. Yeah, I'll put this on top. Okay, so now I have 3 recruit and I'm going to buy Hunt High and Low. And that's my turn. Scheme Twist. Stack this twist next to the scheme, then for each twist in the stack, put a shield officer next to the mastermind as a 3-attack villain with shield clearance. You can fight them to gain them as heroes. So we got Yo-Yo Rodriguez. When there are 7 officers next to the mastermind, I lose. Which, best case scenario, will happen on the 7th twist. But if I also don't buy any of these, then it's also pretty bad. Alright. side has the patrol effect. I have 5 recruits. I could get both of the hidden witnesses, which would give me 2 extra recruit and end up with 3 recruit. Let me buy this angel card and not this angel card. But this angel card seems very good. This one also seems really good too. Okay, 4 attack. I can fight this one. This side wants to patrol. So moving stuff right now doesn't really help all that much. Oh wait, yes it does. I can switch these two and then fight Storm. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm going to move these 2 villains, swap them. Then I have 5 recruit and 4 attack. I'm going to start by recruiting this hidden witness. It's just vanilla, but I gain 1 extra recruit. Then I'm going to buy this hidden witness. This card becomes a villain with 3 attack and enters the city, against the ability Fight KO one of your heroes. Okay, that sort of screws up my plans a little bit, but I get 1 extra recruit. These patrol effects are no longer going to happen, I think. Oh wait, it could. I can still fight Storm. Yeah, I'm gonna fight Storm. KO a hero from the HQ, investigate the hero deck for a card to put into that emptied HQ space. I think I'm gonna KO this one. Okay, I'm gonna do the investigate. I'm choosing I'm KOing this one, but I'm gonna do the investigate just so that the thing doesn't automatically put a card there. And I'm gonna put this one to replace it. And this one, I don't really want this, so I'm gonna put this on the bottom of the hero deck. I mean, that card's fine, but I think I want more attack cards. And then I have 3 recruit, and I'm going to buy this angel. Master Strike, 4 heroes in the HQ, capture hidden witnesses. Okay, I have 4 recruit this turn. I could get 1 of these patrol effects. Which would give me either 5 recruit, which would let me buy this, which I think is a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to give hidden witnesses to the other 4. Okay, and then I'm playing the 3 attack cards first. And then these 2. Going to fight the shapeshifted copycat, which gives me the fight effect, KO one of my heroes. I'm going to KO this one. I'm going to play this card. I patrol both the rooftops and the sewers. The rooftops are not empty, but the sewers are, so I get 5 recruit total. I'm going to buy Ride by Moonlight. Dark Angel. Fight, gain this as a hero. X Gene Instinct. The next hero you recruit this turn has Soaring Flight. Who has Instinct? I don't think either of these characters have Instinct right now. First of all, one attack, draw a card. I have 5 attack this turn. I could fight Yo-Yo Rodriguez if I use my shield clearance. I don't really feel pressured to do this right now, though. I only have 3 recruit. We'll probably use to buy this. Okay, I'm going to move the Asgardian Warrior into the streets. And I have 5 attack and 3 recruit. I'm going to fight Dark Angel. Gain it as a hero. I'm going to buy High Speed Chase. I was really hoping for a lot more Jean Grey cards to like synergize with all these hidden witnesses, but I guess that's just not in the cards. Dark Iceman. Well, I have 3 attack. Or recruit, patrol the rooftops. The rooftops are empty, so I draw a card. I have 5 recruit and 3 attack. I could shield clearance this instead of 5 recruit, 4 recruit. I discard this for the shield clearance and fight Yo-Yo Rodriguez. Gain her as a hero. Then with 4 recruit, I think I'm going to recruit this hidden witness. Plus 2 recruit, usable only to recruit heroes in the HQ Sphinx into the bank. I really want this card, but 4 recruit is not enough, unfortunately. Okay, and then what am I taking for the other one? How much recruit do you have? A lot. This one, right? I want her to be able to buy this. How many villains do you have in your victory pile, too? So this ultimate isn't very good on either side right now, to be honest. Yeah. So this one. Does this bystander gain a shard? Cool. Investigate for a hero that costs 0 and KO it. Comrade Rasputin. First of all, I'm going to draw 2 and then discard 1. 2 attack isn't enough to do anything with, so easy choice. I have 7 recruit and 1 attack. 7 recruit is enough to buy this card, but right now this card's only a 2 attack card, which isn't great. I think I want this. Although this with this is very good. Okay, I'm going to, first of all, recruit this hidden witness. Each player with the most victory points draws a card. Your VP includes this bystander. Well, time to count victory points. Left side has 5. Right side has 6. So right side draws a card. And then I gain 1 extra recruit from Read Your Thoughts. And I'm going to rescue this bystander. You rescue this bystander, draw a card. Then I gain 1 extra recruit. So I have 6 recruit. I could buy this. I I feel like I want the blade stuff to go to this side, even though this is just good in both sides. I'm gonna buy this drop off a friend card. It seems very strong. Gordon Emma Frost. I don't like this card. I'm gonna hopefully defeat her. Okay. Oh god, it's the Moonlight effect again. What's Moonlight? Odd. Okay. I'm writing it down. Moon. Odd. One day I will remember. So is it Moonlight? Yes, it is Moonlight, actually. Alright, how am I gonna do this? I would very much like to get this patrol effect. The top one. But... I mean, I can get this top patrol effect. I mean, the bottom one is basically the same thing. Right? Do I want these patrol effects, actually? I would lose 3 good cards from my deck. Actually, I don't want this patrol effect. Because I want to shuffle these cards back into my deck. Wait, can I fight Charles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, I can fight Charles this turn. I should probably do that. Okay, I'm going to move... I don't think I care about anyone moving. So this is 4 attack because it is Moonlight. That's 2 more, 1, and 3 recruit. I have 9 attack, 3 recruit. I'm going to fight Charles because there are no bystanders in the HQ or city. Investigate the hero deck for an X-Men card and put it into your discard pile. I mean, it's just free real estate. I would rather have this on the left side, but this is a good card, and I'm taking it. Okay, and then with 3 recruits, I'm buying Stalk the Prey. Dark Angel has arrived. First I'm going to draw 2 and then discard 1. Well, this is the same deal as last time. 1 attack isn't enough to do anything with. I am in the interesting position where I do not have any attack cards. These synergize well with my team. I need more of the Jean Grey synergy, like the ones that like give you buffs if you rescue bystanders. This is just a good card. Alright, we have an escape. He did not have a bystander, so we don't need to discard from our hands, but we need to KO a card from the HQ. I think I'm going to KO this, because we have plenty of recruit, is my reasoning for everything. I could just discard all of my recruit cards with Strength of Spirit. In fact, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I discard 4 cards with Strength of Spirit and then draw 4. Is it still Moonlight? Yes. So this is 8 attack. Ten attack, and I can move stuff around. 8 attack's enough to fight this, and then I will have 5 left over. I'm gonna switch these two. Emma Frost and Comrade Rasputin. Oh, I was supposed to move that with this one, it's fine. Then it's 2 more attack, and I'm going to move... Actually, I'm fine with everything else in its spot. So I have 13 attack and 1 recruit. I'm going to fight Charles Xavier. Each other player reveals an X-Men hero or gains a wound. Well, they reveal High-Speed Chase. Does not gain a wound, each other player. And then I'm going to fight Comrade Rasputin. Fight, investigate for a hero that costs 0 and KO it. KO this one. Put this one on the bottom. And then, whenever you defeat a villain in the sewers or rooftop this turn, you gain 2 recruit. So I have 3 recruit. I'm going to buy this. That's the one I was looking for. Mind over matter. If I can get that on the left side, I'm going to be very happy. If I can get that on the right side, I'll also be very happy because there's so many hidden witnesses. Alright. Discard a card, you gain attack. Okay, first of all, I'm going to draw 2 and then discard a card. I don't believe I'm going to be recruiting things this turn. Okay, so I can discard this. So this would be 5 attack. 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is enough to fight Charles Xavier, which I will probably do. Yeah, this stuff escaping doesn't really matter that much. This one escaping kind of sucks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay, so I discard Stalk the Prey, which gives me 5 attack total. I have 8 attack and 1 recruit. Each other player investigates their deck for a card with an attack icon and KOs it. Okay. Oh my god. That's the worst thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. Okay, that's not true. That was pretty bad. My good card. Alright. Dark Iceman has escaped. So what card am I KOing? I mean, it can't be these 2. It has to be less than 7, so it has to be one of these 3. Okay, I have 5 attack this turn. I could get the patrol effects off these, or I could just fight Henry. Investigate for any card that's tech or strength. 3 attack. Going to fight this Asgardian warrior, which lets me draw a card. Get both of these effects. Okay, I'm going to stalk the prey and switch these two. Then I'm going to play Hunt High and Low. I get the Patrol the Rooftops effect. Reveal the top card of your deck, you may KO it. I shall do that. Then I'm going to fight this Asgardian warrior. Fight, draw a card. It's 2 more attack. Okay, so this is 2 recruit. Patrol the rooftops if it's empty, draw a card. Patrol the sewers if it's empty, get 1 recruit. I have 3 recruit. I'm going to swap these 2 just so she's farther away from escaping. I have 5 recruits, which is not enough to buy this one, which is the one that I want on this side. Diving Catch is no longer good on the right side because I KO'd the Angel Ultimate card. This isn't good on the right side. Might just buy a sidekick and a recruit. Bystander. This makes Charles Xavier cost 9. Okay, so first of all, can I kill him this turn? I think so, actually. Well, first of all, let's draw 2 and then discard 1. Do it again. Then 2 attack, rescue a bystander. Clone the next hero you recruit this turn as print to cost 3 list. That's not going to come up. 2 more attack, rescue another bystander. Just bystander, gain it as a hero. I'm going to do this and discard this card, so this card is worth 6. I have this for 12 and this for 13. Charles Xavier costs 9. So I can fight this guy, or I could fight this guy. That will make him cost less. Investigate for any card that's tech or strength. Nope. And then Charles Xavier costs 1 less because I got rid of the bystander, and each other player puts a random bystander from their victory pile onto a hero in the HQ as a hidden witness. And I have won. I've defeated Charles Xavier, Professor of Crime. I figured this one would be pretty easy, just because it's pretty easy to deal with hidden witnesses, just put them away. I got kind of lucky with not getting very many twists early, but these are also a little easy to deal with. It's only like 3 attack and with shield clearance. I was really hoping to get like this Jean Grey card, so I could just start going ham with the hidden witnesses, but it still worked out pretty well. I didn't get a ton of hidden witness synergy or bystander synergy, but I did have the 1 card that gave me more recruit, so it's kind of like a refund. I would pay 2 to buy a hidden witness and then get 1 back. So let's see what 2 new heroes I have unlocked. So you combine all the cards from both decks to 1 big old pile and see which 2 have the most cards. Let's get this turn counter out of the way, it's annoying me. Alright, looks like it's going to be Blade and Blade Daywalker. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. This is a sidekick. This is a bystander. Villain. Shield officer. Yeah. Okay, so these two don't count because I already have them unlocked. So the two I have with the most cards that I did not already have unlocked are Blade and Blade Daywalker. Which is kind of cool because they work kind of well together. Just gonna fill out my spreadsheet. My two new unlocked heroes. Blade and Blade Daywalker. Cool. And then it's time to count victory points. Left side got 23. And the right side got 22. So that's a total of 45 victory points. And then we have a bonus level. If this is also if this bonus level is another one that you need to do a game for, I'm going to do it next time. But first, I'm going to roll the dice and see which bonus level I unlock. Which color do I want this time, huh? I don't know, what's... I don't know, I'm gonna go with red again, because Jean Grey has red hair. If I roll a 1 again for Bystander Bonanza, I need to re-roll, because you can only get the same one once. So I get Officer Roulette. How does this one work? Okay, so shuffle 10 shield officers and 14 wounds into a deck and place it face down. Players take turns revealing cards from the top of the deck. Set aside each officer and wound revealed. Players may stop revealing cards at any time to end Officer's Roulette. You may also choose to not reveal any cards and end the round immediately. When you decide to stop or run out of cards, distribute each officer and wound as evenly as possible between players. At the start of the next battle, each player adds all their wounds and officers to their starting deck. For each officer added, that player KOs one of their shield agents. That's, very interesting. First of all, I need my all the officers back. I think there was only this one, right? Shuffle that in there. And I need 10 officers and 14 wounds, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 14 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then... What? This card doesn't exist. Okay, so I can reveal them as much as I want, and I can stop revealing at any time. Do I have any heroes in my unlocked heroes that synergize with wounds? I don't think I do. The extra recruit could be helpful, but I don't know if it's worth gambling on it. It's like, is replacing a 1 recruit card with a 2 recruit card better? Like, is this equivalent? Is the thing. Is adding a wound to your deck as bad as replacing your starter card with an officer is good? I don't know if it is. I think adding wounds to your deck is significantly more detrimental than replacing one of your starting cards with an officer is helpful. I might just choose not to play. Like, you can do that. You may also choose to not reveal any cards and end the round immediately. Plus, there's more wounds than officers. Like, wounds are just so detrimental. I guess if you have a lot of them, you can just spend a turn to KO them all, but... I don't know if I... Yeah, I don't think I'm doing this. I'm not going to reveal any cards from this stack. I'm just going to let the officer roulette simmer a little. And next time I'm going to be moving on to Battle 5. So, thank you for watching. This one was fun, even though my strategy didn't quite work out as I had hoped. It still went well. So yeah, see you guys next time.